If you ever wanted to lock in, this is your sign. I'm on day 2 of 75 hard, so follow along and do it yourself if you're feeling like you're ready to lock in this year. So I started off with some breakfast. I got some toast, added some avocado, cucumber, and egg and mayo on top. It was actually surprisingly really good. Don't think the cucumber really contributed much of a flavor, obviously, but it was really good. And started off guzzling some water. I do want to say day 1 was actually surprisingly better than I thought. I thought it would be a lot harder, but actually doing 2 workouts wasn't too bad. The thing that I'm worried about is starting work and factoring workouts in and around work. And then I went to the gym with my friend, did a really nice full body workout and came home and had a banana because I was quite hungry, and then decided to make some lunch. Lunch was mostly leftovers, so it was biryani and then I had a few mutton chops, but I also did make a cucumber salad on the side, and honestly it was just cucumber cut up that had left over with some hummus. I honestly think hummus goes with literally everything and anything. I love hummus so much. Overall, it was obviously carb heavy lunch because it was biryani, but the mutton chops were banging and I did have some cucumber on the side, so adding in some greens. My dad wanted some salad, so I started making that for him. It was just lettuce and then I cut up some onion, and I actually had a big bottle of gherkins, so I cut up some gherkins for him. But then I actually had some gherkins to snack, and I honestly think gherkins just slap. Gherkins are such top tier things to have as snacks. It was amazing. And then I completely forgot that I had made said salad and decided to make myself a whole different dinner a few hours later. And so I decided to roast some sweet potato and carrots in the air fryer. I was going to pan fry them, but I didn't have the energy, so I just put them in the air fryer, seasoned them, and also blanched some tender stem, and then fried the leftover meatballs that I had. I'm not going to lie, this was not my best dinner. I actually didn't really enjoy it necessarily. It felt just like I was forcing myself to have vegetables. The sweet potato was nice. And then I went to my room and actually worked on my skill. I was actually looking into the full moon and working on my skill of just learning more about spirituality. And because it was a full moon yesterday, it made sense that I would look into that. And then I went downstairs. It was 11 p.m. by this point, so I just did a at-home workout. There was no way I was going outside in the cold, so I did that. It was about 25 minutes of a workout, and so I thought I'll do a 10-minute run to also get my steps in. I hadn't really got to my 10k steps, so I was running around the 2 meters that I had free in my house.